distinguished members of the International Law Commission, the coordinator of the International Law Seminar, ILS Working Group facilitators, my dear colleagues of the ILS, ladies and gentlemen. I was recently asked about how best to describe the ILC. After a bit of thinking, I mentioned that even though it comes to mind first, the ILC could not be described as an international lawmaking body. This is because lawmaking is the prerogative of states. So I said that the ILC could best be called the moderator of international law. Because by organizing current state practice and mapping out the future of international law, the task of codification and the promotion of progressive development in Article 1 of the Statute of the ILC is achieved. And it so happens that international law is in dire need of moderation. The principles of law continue to be tested by conflict, and the immunity of state officials and even international organizations now require reconsideration. We also grapple with new forms of maritime threats aided by advanced technology and driven by multiple actors while we stand on the precipice of a climate crisis. These issues summarize some of the current work of the Commission functioning amidst serious doubts about the significance and potency of international law. The mandate of the ILC surrounds two of the most challenging and paradoxical assignments. First, preserving existing international law framework while seeking to progressively develop the law, even if it requires altering its content. And secondly, relying on state practice as evidence of legal changes while simultaneously ensuring that law is distinct from national politics. The bridge between these ends, as emphasized by our working groups yesterday, is that cooperation at every level and in every form is inevitable. And even cooperation now takes a new meaning as new actors directly or indirectly influence the development of law and the work of the Commission. This is why it has given my colleagues and me the greatest honor to be involved and to closely observe the working of the Commission while individually and collectively reflecting on our role and the role of our states and institutions in the future of international law. The ILC plenaries, ILS seminars, working group research, and attendance at special events have exposed us to a part of our career where the firm procedure of law meets the innovation of law drafting, and also where Diet Coke is distinguished from sugary Coke to drive home a submission. More importantly, as diplomats, academics, and practitioners from different parts of the world, we bear an immense mandate to direct the cause of international stability through law. We represent the future of international cooperation in a dynamic and politically driven world. Our learning for the past 3 weeks and friendship with ILC members and our colleagues will galvanize our commitment to these ends. On behalf of all the participants of the 58th session of the ILS, I thank the ILC and Codification Division for welcoming us to 3 weeks of plenaries, for lecturing us at seminars, and for patiently answering our questions. Special thanks to Professor Claudio Grossman and to Professor Kyogwan Lee, our working group facilitators, for your time and expertise on the topics selected for our group projects. I cannot end this speech without formally thanking Dr. Vittorio Minetti and his wonderful team, Benoit, Leticia, and Yitong, for being excellent coordinators of the seminar. Our expectations were exceeded. Our gratitude goes to the interpreters for making our sessions truly international. To my colleagues, thank you for our learning and friendly moments and for the honor of being chosen to speak on your behalf. I continue to be inspired by you all and keenly look forward to interacting again in future. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias.